Guthrie Jenkins Productions presents Kayla's Evanescence, a story of hope and triumph using cosmetics and other products. This is a work of fiction, and any and all similarities to any persons, living or otherwise, is purely coincidental. This story is for entertainment purposes only and should not be used to make any medical or other important decisions. No warrants or guarantees are made pertaining to the accuracy of any claims made herein. Chapter 1. Awakenings. As Kayla prepared for her highly anticipated first date with Shabnam, she embarked on a quest for makeup tips. She sought perfection in every aspect, from flawless eyeliner to impeccable lipstick and foundation. However, Kayla's journey took an unconventional turn, for she was not neurotypical. Instead, she turned to the realm of statistics and sought the assistance of renowned statistician Elizabeth Jenkins. When the call from Kayla reached her, Dr. Jenkins initially found herself hesitant to take on the role of Kayla's consultant. Yet, the allure of Kayla's prestigious background, hailing from the opulent realm of Martha's Vineyard, influenced her decision. Succumbing to the allure of wealth, Dr. Jenkins agreed to embark on this peculiar case. Originally hailing from South Carolina, Dr. Jenkins had grown up in a manner some would have called tomboyish. Under the tutelage of her stepfather, she learned the art of capturing and skinning rattlesnakes and copperheads. In the recesses of her mind, she could still hear his words, "Y'all always gotta wear them gloves 'cause of them blood bugs," as she sat in her vile, windowless San Francisco office, engrossed in her statistical calculations. Dr. Jenkins probed Kayla for her desired outcome. Unbeknownst to Kayla, she yearned for Shabnam to become enamored with her, to fall deeply in love, and ultimately propose marriage. However, Kayla simply expressed her desire to be as attractive as possible, invoking a sense of allure and general attractiveness. Her indomitable acne, a relentless assailant that waged war on her social life time and again, had become an unbearable burden, weighing heavily upon her spirit. It pierced her confidence like 1,000 arrows, leaving her wounded and vulnerable in its wake. Each eruption felt like a cruel reminder of her perceived imperfections, casting an ominous dark shadow over her fragile self-image. Amidst the tangled web of her turmoil, a grotesque gallery of red, oozing pimples emerged. Pimples emerged, pimples emerged, pimples emerged, pimples emerged, pimples emerged, pimples emerged as the macabre centerpiece of her existence. Like tiny volcanoes erupting upon the landscape of her skin, they pulsated with a sickening intensity, each eruption birthing a molten stream of pus that cascaded down her face in a grisly display of bodily betrayal. These vile orbs of affliction seemed to possess a life force of their own, throbbing and seething with a malevolent energy that clawed at her sanity. Their crimson hue, a sickly shade of angry red, contrasted harshly against the pallor of her complexion like wounds inflicted by some unseen, insidious force. Each pimple stood as a testament to her suffering, a visual reminder of the torment that haunted her. With a flicker of hope, Dr. Jenkins was to give her the assistance she so desperately craved. It was as if Kayla stood at the edge of a precipice, teetering between despair and rejuvenation. Seeking refuge from the relentless storm within her skin, she reached out, her plea for help carried on the wings of vulnerability and determination, finally landing on the solid footing of a PhD-level statistician. As she embarked upon her path, she would discover the resilience within her, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Her past scars would become testimony to her strength and resilience, and with each step forward, guided by the expertise of Dr. Jenkins, she would venture toward the promise of healing, where her skin would emerge into strokes of artistry. No longer would her pimples hold sway over her social life, for she would rise above them, like a majestic bird soaring in the limitless sky. The help she sought was not merely a remedy for her skin, but a testament to her unwavering spirit, a declaration of her refusal to be defined by the scars that marked her journey. Armed with the guidance of Dr. Jenkins and fortified by her own determination, she embarked upon a path of transformation, a metamorphosis that would allow her true beauty to radiate from within. But would perseverance and self-love conquer the storm that raged within her and emerge as a beacon of resilience and grace? Would she ever realize that her worth extended beyond the confines of her skin? Was she more than a pimple-faced girl wanting a boy? Was Dr. Jenkins her first step towards healing? She whispered a promise to herself, a promise to reclaim her confidence and embrace her unique beauty, shining like a diamond amidst the darkest night with the help of modern makeup. Not to change her, no, but to enhance her already beautiful essence.
Well, I've been waiting for all of my life for someone like you to let me inside and do in the back of my mind you were there. And as time went by, I started to doubt, to fear it inside. And then I thought that my life would never change. And then you carried me away on the wing of an angel. And then you brought me right back here. You stood beside me while I faced the danger, and all of it was right back here.
I'll conduct the research, assured Dr. Jenkins, ready to delve into the depths of data. You'll be okay. Little did Kayla know, Dr. Jenkins had never personally ventured into the world of makeup. She considered herself a staunch feminist, finding the very notion of altering her appearance for a man to be repulsive and an affront to gender equality. However, Dr. Jenkins regarded herself as a servant of data and inquiry, and here stood a woman in need. What makeup would be most enticing to a man, Dr. Jenkins thought? Before concluding the call with Kayla, the good doctor confessed her apprehensions. Kayla was working up the nerve to explain about her acne. "I struggle with acne," Kayla admitted sheepishly. "I fear he won't find me attractive." To this, Dr. Jenkins calmly replied, "Give me a day or two." And so, armed with the determination of a researcher, Dr. Jenkins delved into her quest for knowledge, aiming to uncover the secrets that lay within the realms of makeup, attraction, and personal beauty. As Dr. Jenkins meticulously sifted through the labyrinthine realm of research on makeup and attractiveness, she unearthed a trove of 8 pivotal makeup types that held the key to optimal allure. The first area of focus honed in on Kayla's battle with acne, a quest that led them to the realm of foundation. Foundation, a cornerstone of makeup, serves as a base to even out the complexion and create a flawless canvas for further cosmetic artistry. It manifests in various forms, including liquid, cream, or powder. Typically, foundation finds its place on the visage after moisturizing the skin, and its application can be accomplished through brushes, sponges, or fingertips. Esteemed brands such as MAC Cosmetics, NARS, Maybelline, L'Oreal, and Estee Lauder grace the forefront of this realm of transformation. Within the realm of foundation, a wealth of research and information exists to guide those seeking to conceal acne. When navigating the realm of foundations tailored to acne-prone skin, several factors merit consideration. Non-comedogenic formula. Seek foundations labeled as non-comedogenic, for they possess a lower propensity to clog pores and provoke acne breakouts. Oil-free or water-based. Foundations formulated without oil or with a water-based composition tend to be better suited for acne-prone skin, as they minimize the likelihood of exacerbating oiliness or pore congestion. Lightweight and breathable. Opt for formulas that embrace a lightweight texture, permitting the skin to breathe freely. Bulky or dense foundations may generate discomfort and potentially aggravate acne. Matte or semi-matte finish. Foundations boasting a matte or semi-matte finish can rein in unwanted shine and diminish the appearance of oiliness, bestowing a refined allure. Salicylic acid or acne-fighting ingredients. Certain foundations integrate acne-fighting ingredients like salicylic acid, which multitask to address and thwart breakouts while providing coverage. While foundation holds the power to camouflage acne, it remains essential to acknowledge that it cannot substitute for comprehensive skincare and acne treatment. Establishing a diligent skincare routine encompassing cleansing, exfoliation, and the utilization of targeted acne-fighting products stands as paramount in the battle against blemishes. For personalized advice and tailored recommendations, Dr. Jenkins emphasized that consulting with a dermatologist will prove invaluable. To aid in the quest for an ideal foundation, Dr. Jenkins unveiled a selection of esteemed contenders: Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation, Clinique Acne Solutions Liquid Makeup, Neutrogena Skin Clearing Liquid Makeup, IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Breakout Full Coverage Concealer, Bare Minerals Blemish Rescue Skin Clearing Loose Powder Foundation. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Dr. Jenkins prepared to guide Kayla on her path towards uncovering the transformative potential of foundation and crafting an irresistible allure. Kayla was deep into it, talking to the good doctor, scribbling away on her tablet. It was like her life depended on it. But just then, her phone vibrated and rang, interrupting the flow. Date with Shabnam, the alarm said, so Kayla and Dr. Jenkins made plans for a Zoom call to chat about concealer, and hopefully she'd be able to give her a good story about her date. But for now, she had to rely on what she already knew about makeup, mixing it with Dr. Jenkins' new tips and tricks about foundation. The moment of coffee at Jessup's crossed her mind. Her stomach went wild with butterflies. Come on, Kayla, she said out loud, trying to shake off the nerves. Maybe he's gross, she thought, searching for any excuse to protect her heart. But deep down, she knew Shabnam was something special, ever since they met at that college cafeteria. He was there, part of a tight-knit crew, sipping coffee, nose buried in a little book, jotting down notes on actual paper. Unlike the others, he didn't yap away, but he had this air of respect, and everyone liked him. Every now and then, he'd snatch a French fry from this girl's plate. Kayla knew the girl was already claimed, but Shabnam, he had that charm, that magnetism. Kayla, she saw herself as a bit of an oddball, more into books than all that TikTok stuff. She longed for simpler times when a woman's worth wasn't all tied up in being pretty. But there was more to her. She had these dreams, wild ones. Riding horses, hunting down criminals, living in some strange land with some screwed-up feudal law. Didn't make sense, because in those dreams, she wasn't even herself. She was a dude, a young dude, and there was this woman, always there in the dreams, like a friend, a lover, or maybe even a wife. Every time Kayla woke up from meeting her in the dream, she felt alive, like she was falling in love, or finally having her poetry actually appreciated by someone other than some crusty old teacher. But it never lasted, fading away as the daytime hours went by. Sure, Kayla had her share of loves before, and she felt those emotions, but nothing hit her like those dreams. Shabnam, he stirred up something in her, something akin to those recurring dreams. Not the same, but close enough. It's not destiny, she muttered to herself. But deep down, she couldn't deny the pull. Because what young girl didn't believe in destiny, fate? It was all part of her life, even though she often felt small and insignificant. Kayla had this habit. She'd scratch and pull herself down like she was preparing for the whole damn world to crumble on top of her. It was like she had a knack for conjuring up the worst possible scenarios, and it messed with her head, stirred up a storm of anxiety deep within her soul. Her school counselor, he called it some fancy term, maladaptive behavior, said the bald old dude. He tried to teach her ways to reframe her thoughts, find some glimmer of light in the darkness. But with Shabnam, it was a different story. She became this exposed nerve, a live power wire jolted down in the midst of a hurricane, inching closer to the surging waters below. She felt like she was knee-deep in that swirling flood, just waiting for that electric shock to strike her down. She composed herself and said goodbye to Dr. Jenkins to get ready for that date. The unknown stretched out before her, beckoning her to take the plunge in the swirling waters below. Would she dive headfirst into the mysteries? Was she to have highs and epiphanies? Would she ride righteous waves in style? Or in the whirlwind of her emotions, would she end up fried, like that downed live wire short-circuiting under a hurricane sky? Only time would tell. Only time would unveil the answers she sought. Only time would spell out how Shabnam did, in fact, fit squarely into her dreams. You have reached the end of Chapter 1 of Kayla's Evanescence, a story of hope and triumph using cosmetics and other products, written and produced by Guthrie Jenkins. But this is not the end of the audiobook. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get the next chapter. Thank you all for listening.
Wait, don't forget. Thanks to Skinwalker Productions for the beats.